The reality is, hypergamous women do not love hard. Hypergamous women do not love hard because they don't have to. This is Dee, and today I'm going to share my feelings on women who love hard and why it is a losing proposition. Today I saw a video from a YouTuber named Destiny Godly, and it broke my heart, you guys. It broke my heart how broken she was in this video, and it really inspired me to make this video when she said that she was a woman who loved hard. I have heard heartbroken women say that so many times that I thought it was time to address it. So without any further ado, let's get into how I created this look, as well as my thoughts on women who love hard. Hey guys, it is Dee. So I am going to do sit here and do a look, and then I'm going to talk about today's topic, and that is a loving hard. So what prompted me to do this video is there's a YouTuber called Destiny Godly. She's been on YouTube for a minute. She's like a beauty guru. In fact, she is one of the first YouTubers that I subscribe to in the beauty space. Her Makeup Doll and Time the Infamous. Those are my girls. But Makeup Doll, I don't know what happened to her. She hardly makes videos anymore. And honestly, Destiny hadn't popped up in my feed for a minute until like today. And when I saw her, I was really, really saddened because she's so like broken and crying. And, I watched her video. And, it's just very sad and heartbreaking for me to see what she has gone through. But as I, listened to her video, the one thing that stood out for me was this notion of loving hard. She says that she loves too hard. Now, for those of you who consider yourself a person who loves hard, how has that worked out for you? Seriously, how has loving hard benefited you? There are no guarantees in love for anyone, right? There isn't any guarantees. But if you are a person who, quote unquote, loves hard, chances are, there is a high probability. I would say probably, I would even say 90%, 95 or more percent probability that things are not going to end well for you in that relationship. Whenever I see or see anything about a woman who loves hard, who says she loves hard, she is typically the one crying on the floor, heartbroken, devastated, depressed, and disillusioned. The woman who loves hard is typically the loser when it all ends. As far as I am concerned, and what has been proven time and time again, is that loving hard breeds disrespect from the guy. It really, really does. No one respects someone who does not respect themselves, and people who love hard typically don't. They have sort of low self-esteem and give much more than they get and end up on the losing end of the stick. Because they are not the prize in the relationship, right? They value him more than they value themselves and within the relationship. Now, you guys, let's talk about the prize, because people are always talking about the prize and the prize and the prize. But what is a prize? For real, what is in a relationship? How does a man consider a woman a prize? And this, I'm going to break it down to just basics, you guys, because sometimes I think people feel that Being a prize means being a trophy wife and, something that may not be attainable for them. But for me, being a prize to a man is simple. You are a prize to a man is someone that he values. When he considers you a prize, he appreciates you. Not what you can do for him. He appreciates your very presence. When a man considers you a prize, he knows that his life is better because you are in it. Now, one thing I will not say, because, on these other channels, they will say to you, he considers you a prize because he knows you can have anyone else and you choose him. You know what? That's bull. Nobody can have anyone they want. No one. That's just reality. But what he does know is you are a good woman. You have standards. You have boundaries. He cannot treat you any kind of way. And because you bring value to his life, you will bring a value to the lives of other men. Not every man, but certainly other men. Women willing to give till it hurts get hurt. You guys, I did a video on the law of attraction, and I'm going to link it below. And if you think about it, it just stands to reason that women who quote unquote love hard have these types of relationships where they end up broken and feeling used and taken advantage of because they've allowed themselves to be put in that position. But if you ask yourself why, think about it, you guys. When you think about the law of attraction and what you attract to yourself just by virtue of your mindset and your words. Let's say you're a person who feels as if, I always have to learn things the hard way. Guess what? You're always going to learn things the hard way because you're going to make decisions that create situations that put you in that position. If it's a choice between a good decision and a bad decision, you're going to make the bad decision because, hey, you've decided that it has to be the hard way for you. I feel it's the same thing with people who love hard. First of all, love and hard, that should be in oxymoron if you think about it. Love and hard should not even go together. And when a woman defines herself as the type that loves hard, to me, she is setting herself up for failure because she is in fact saying that whatever love she has, whatever relationship she has, will always be hard. And like with so many things, women who love hard, I think they are a product of low self-esteem, lack of self-love, and, very, very low standards. Once again, it's that struggle love mentality. Love is not love unless it hurts. These women are not happy unless they are unhappy. You know what I mean? And we can say, we can put that down to generational curses and, people not seeing that reflected in their homes, their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their grandmothers. Women who love hard and get nothing in return have been the norm for them. But you guys, I'm kind of tired of that. That cannot be the excuse for everything. The generational curse has to be broken. That cannot continue to be the excuse and the justification for everything, because let's face it, there are plenty of women who grew up in quote unquote good homes with good families and supportive families who are this way as well. They are women who love hard. These are the women who give the max and get the minimum. So that applies to many, many women, not just women that come from situations where there are generational curses. As that video with Destiny reminded me, and I'm going to link it below so it will remind you, being the martyr is a thankless job, a thankless position. Love is supposed to make you feel good. You should not be the one giving, and he should be the one receiving. Loving hard breeds contempt, right? Loving hard makes you angry when it is not reciprocated and you are cast aside like an old shoe. It hurts. It makes women bitter. It makes women not trust men. You know, that attitude, there are no good men. It has a long lasting impact, particularly when you are the type of woman who almost wears it as a badge of honor. I'm the type that loves hard. Well, why? Loving hard leads to just frustration and anger because you want and expect the kinds of love that you are giving, but you rarely, if ever, get it. So you guys, I don't believe in the whole concept of, I love hard. I look at this video of Destiny, and it made me think of that video from last Christmas with what's her name, Iggy Azalea. On Christmas Day, she is going off on her baby daddy and all the stuff he did to her, and I'm like, wow, this is a woman who loved hard, too hard, and all the stuff she put up with to be with somebody who's not worth it. Okay, Iggy Azalea is a beautiful woman, but look how she lowered herself and put up with things that she shouldn't have put up with because she's the type of woman who loves hard. Women who love hard are the ones who end up as, the come up woman, the quote unquote pygmisha, the type of woman who holds him down and rides for him, right? That is the type of woman who loves hard. She is willing to go the extra mile, do anything just about to support and please her man. And then she justifies it by saying, well, it's love. That's how I love. When in fact, that is not love at all. One of the things that she said that really struck me and kind of broke my heart was in basically saying that she feels that in order to be with a man, in order for a man to love her, she basically has to jump through hoops for him. And that's just so heartbreaking, you guys. It really broke my heart. Because, this is a beautiful woman. This is a successful woman. And yet, despite all of that, she has that lack of self-esteem. And it also goes to show you that money can't buy you love, right? Money can't buy you, it's an old song, what is that, the Beatles song? Money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you happiness. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm fully in favor of a high quality man. And as I've said before, a high quality man will be inherently, for the most part, high value. And I don't mean multi-million dollars, but he is a man who will have some money in the bank, have some retirement money, and have a financial plan. That is what makes him high quality. And I am never, ever, ever, ever an advocate of dating or engaging with anyone who is broke and cannot treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Cannot buy you anything, cannot take you out to a nice dinner, and cannot treat you like, the prize you deserve. But at the same time, you can have all of that. You can have the nice clothes and the car and all of that and still be miserable. And another thing I found striking was, as she was telling this story, she told us that this person that broke her heart, cheated on her, was her former husband. They got a divorce. They married very young. She then she was dating someone recently, and boom, apparently when she filmed that video, it had ended that day. And part of the reason that they, broke up was because she told this new man that despite everything that had happened, she still loved her ex-husband and she still wanted to be with him. So despite everything that had happened, despite how this former husband treated her, she was still willing and open to go back to him. So in effect, this new guy never really had a chance. She basically had one foot in and one foot out because emotionally her heart was still with the ex-husband. And it's sad, you guys. That is why I'm such a proponent of therapy. I'm such a proponent of getting to know yourself and getting down to the root of the issues and being honest with yourself. Being honest, that is the first thing. You can't change what you won't acknowledge, right? And that is another thing that I appreciated about this video. She was acknowledging like a mug. And I know that video was tough for her. It's tough to be vulnerable on a medium like YouTube. It's tough. And especially, she was crying. She was very hurt. It was difficult. It was very difficult. And I appreciated her candor because it will help a lot of women, which is why I wanted to do this video. But ladies, do not pat yourself on the back because you are a woman who quote unquote loves hard. That is nothing to be proud of. There is nothing noble about being the woman who loves hard, because the woman who loves hard is the woman who is willing to accept the unacceptable. If you look back at your past relationships, loving hard has done nothing but broken your heart, right? Think about it, y'all. Let's be honest. Very, very, very few women have benefited from loving a man hard. Because there is no benefit. What's the benefit? The only benefit is if he loves you equally hard. If you are a woman who loves hard, you really need to ask yourself why. Why do you feel it's necessary for you to give so much? And are you getting what you give? Are you happy? Does he treat you the way you want to be treated? Are you appreciated? Are you valued? Are you loved? If you're a woman who loves hard, are you loved hard? And obviously, we know this is easier said than done. We all make mistakes. We all make choices that we know we should not have made. We all trust people that we should not have trusted. But when you love hard, and this is how you define yourself, and you're okay with that, and you see that as something you take pride in, you keep making the same mistakes. A lot of us put up with stuff like that, and because we want to be loved. Everybody wants to be wanted, and anyone who says otherwise is a liar. Do not see being a woman who loves hard as the type of woman that men want or appreciate, because they don't. And some of you may say, oh, I can't help it that I love hard because that's how I am. But yeah, actually you can. And it's wonderful to be fully invested. That's one thing. But fully invested and loving hard are two different things. Because investments are supposed to yield dividends. They're supposed to yield profit. So defining yourself as a woman who loves hard is detrimental to your come up, to your glow up, to your level up. The love hard mentality comes from a place of lack. So before I do my lips, I am going to plump my lips with this lip plumper. I reviewed this in my video last week. I will link it below. That video is on my second channel, Pretty and Things. Please subscribe. And this is the before. And I'm going to be right back with the after. And this is the after. Look at these lips. Big difference, huh? So if you guys, if you want a lip plumper, this was like 15 bucks from eBay. I will link that video below as well. It works, as you can see, and I love it. I like these big, full, juicy lips. So you guys, last but not least, I would be remiss if I did not mention, and I did not discuss the type of man who wants or expects a woman to love him hard. Only a certain type of man wants a woman to give more than she receives, right? These are, the dusties. These are the selfish. And while I hate the word narcissist because it's been misused, these are men with definitely narcissistic qualities. These are the users. These are the takers. These are the men where women see those red flags but ignore them. So it is important to vet a man, you guys. It is important to take your time. It is important to see exactly what you're dealing with. The women who love hard are often the heads of households, the work mules, the unappreciated, the single mothers raising children by men who contribute nothing. The reality is, hypergamous women do not love hard. Hypergamous women do not love hard because they don't have to. They are not expected to. They are appreciated. They are valued. They rest in their femininity. And they know that it is not their job to do or engage in anything that is hard when it comes to a relationship. Hypergamous women are selective. Hypergamous women are discerning. And hypergamous women know that they are of value. So you guys, if you are on your hypergamous journey and you are a woman who loves hard, know this, that there is no joy, there is no respect, there is no place for you in heaven because you loved hard and ended up crying on the living room floor. I'll be right back. So this is the completed look. I'm actually going to top this lipstick off with a little bit of gloss. Yeah, so you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be reminded that there is no fulfillment, there is no happiness in being the woman who loves hard. There is no blue ribbon in wasting your time on a man who does not value you. There is no trophy. Loving hard is a losing proposition. Always has been, always will be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up, you guys. Thumbs it up. And don't forget to follow me on this channel as well as my second channel, Pretty and Things. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. So hope you guys like this look. I think it looks really great. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, until next time. Mwah.